Alrighty, my friends, what is going on, you guys? And welcome back here to another live stream. Hope everyone is well. Glad to have everybody here for today. Let's go ahead and see who we have. We have Caden, we have Whitney, we have Crystal, we have Jonathan, we have Mackenzie. What's up, everybody? Hope all of you guys are doing all right. We also have Emily as well, saying hello, everyone. Hello, Andrew. What's up, Emily? Hope you're doing good. Once again, glad to have all of you guys here for today. So, we're doing another update on the winter situation that's actually expected to start off later on tonight, early tomorrow morning, essentially. So we are going to be watching about that, or talking about that and watching it. But overall, I just want to do a quick little mention here. We are seeing a bit of strong storm activity kicking off here towards like northern Texas right now. Nothing severe on it right now. There was earlier. We did actually have a severe thunderstorm warning on it earlier, as you can see that little bracket, but that is no longer there. But we have indeed had, a few severe thunderstorm warnings pop off out of this event here so far today. Just a little marginal risk here, just a little bit of marginal we have, across the regions here, which is nothing too insane, anyways. But you know what? That is what we are looking at. Let's go ahead and see here. Jakey says hi. What's up, Jakey? Let's see. W was? Okay. Well, let's call you was. Says hello, everyone. What's up? Hope you're doing good. Once again, glad to have all of you guys here for today. So, but yeah, like I said, that we are watching a winter system here that's going to be kicking off here. It's really expected to kick off pretty strong once it moves out into the northeast, which we are going to look at here in a moment. We'll be taking a look at the models here in a minute, because like I said, the models are looking very, very interesting. Regarding the next little bit. Obviously out of this first snowstorm, and there's actually another one that's actually following it. Like I said, I don't know if you guys have seen my video I posted earlier, but there is actually a second snowstorm that's going to be following this one for a lot of the same areas. So something we're going to watch out for. Let's see here. Steven says, hey, Andrew and everyone. What's up, Steven? Hope you're doing good. Yo-Yo says, hello. What's up? Hope you're doing good. Glad to have all of you guys here for today. But like I said, obviously we're just kind of watching the winter weather aspect of things. There is a few threats here for severe weather. We do have that marginal risk here. They actually just updated it. Put out another risk here. They literally just put out another marginal risk here. I'll go ahead and show you guys this real quick. So here's the latest Storm Prediction Center outlook here. So across areas of north central Texas, areas of southern Oklahoma, that is where we are seeing this marginal risk here for severe weather. And that is actually currently where we are seeing, like I said, obviously that is basically where we are seeing all that storm activity that is currently kicking off here at the moment. So like I said, obviously right now, not anything severe, but pretty strong storm activity. It was severe earlier. We did have a few little pop-up severe thunderstorm warnings on it, but that is currently what we are watching. But yeah, just a little bit of a marginal risk here. For today, nothing too crazy. Like I said, obviously, that just overall, just nothing too crazy here. Now for tomorrow, we got an extension. We got ourselves basically a pretty decently sized marginal risk here. Once again, just that lower severe weather threat here. No tornadoes, which is a good news. Damaging winds is quite minimal too. Basically northwestern Alabama, northern Mississippi. However, hail is a possibility. Northeastern Texas, portions of southern Arkansas, central and southern Arkansas. Perhaps northern Louisiana, perhaps portions of central and northern Mississippi, and northwestern Alabama. We have ourselves the chance for maybe some hail. Okay, something we should definitely watch out for. Let's see here. New microphone? No, it's actually the same microphone I've always had. Believe it or not. I just got a new stand for it. That's what's kind of different on it. Let's see here. Mackenzie with a $2 super chat. Mackenzie, thank you so much for that. Greatly appreciated. Very, very nice of you. Thank you so much. Mackenzie, greatly appreciated. Thank you, thank you. Crystal says, hi, what's up? What's up, Crystal? Hope you're doing good. Once again, Mackenzie, thank you so much for that. Very, very sweet of you. Thank you. Absolutely. But like I said, just a little bit of thunderstorm activity kicking off here right now. Back over to the Storm Prediction Center really quickly before we move on. We do not have any risk here for severe weather on Friday, and basically the rest of the week is right now looking pretty much just bland, honestly. Not really seeing too much of anything other than just the two little marginal risk here as we have today and tomorrow. So that's just kind of what that. But I tell you what, we're gonna switch over to the models because, like I said, my friends, we got ourselves a big old winter storm that is getting ready to kick off here. It's gonna be driving a lot of snow. Obviously for places here. Such as North, South Dakota, Nebraska, portions of Minnesota, Iowa, Wisconsin, Illinois, Indiana, Michigan, Ohio, perhaps up into the Northeast, such as Pennsylvania, New York, Connecticut, Rhode Island, Massachusetts, Vermont, New Hampshire, and Maine. So yeah, those areas is, possibly going to be impacted by all of this winter weather. So it's expected to start here for basically portions tomorrow morning, being here on the 9th. We are indeed going to be seeing a bit of activity pop off here, according to things. According to these models here, you can see a bunch of little snow showers popping off. This will eventually quickly turn into just pure constant snow for a while. So this is expected to really kick off here kind of around midnight from what it looks like. Right around midnight is whenever we're going to start to see some of that snow pop up there. However, I wonder if I take a look here. I wonder if we were... Here, let me actually go ahead and bring you guys... over back to the radar for a moment. Oh, not that radar. We'll take a look at this radar. Okay. Let me actually move up here to the north. I'm curious to see if there's anything already popping up here winter weather-wise on the radar. Because like I said, it was kind of showing around midnight of the possibility there of that snow popping off kind of across Nebraska. Temperatures are definitely supportive of it. I'll tell you that. Temperatures are in the 20s. A little chilly out there. South Dakota, they're in the teens. Very, very chilly. Now, when it comes to the radar, let's see here. We're going to grab the radar over here. Does not appear anything's popping up right now. So, yeah. Right now, the winter weather has not begun, but it will start later on. It will definitely, it'll definitely start off there. So, that is what we're looking at. Let me see. We got ourselves, let's see here. Lindy says, hi, happy to see you talking about this. Any news? Travel for Chicago to Louisville on Friday. Gotcha. So, Friday, okay, so today is Wednesday. Tomorrow will be Thursday and Friday. So, that is that. Let's see, Mackenzie with another super chat, $5 this time. Thank you so much, Mackenzie. Very, very sweet of you. Thank you so much for that. That's very, very generous of you. But yeah, like I was saying here for Friday, obviously here being on the 10th from, you said Chicago, right? Yep, Chicago to Louisville. So obviously, it looks like it's probably going to be snowing on Friday for the early hours. As long as, could have some impacts leaving Chicago, I tell you that. But obviously, moving into Louisville, we're a little warm down here essentially. Which anything, precipitation wise is not going to be snow. It's going to be mostly just rain as we are above freezing. Unfortunately, I'd love to have some snow, but it looks like you might have some early travel impacts. Now, if you leave in the afternoon, I'm sure that those temperatures might. Yeah. See, they're expected to get above freezing. So whatever is expected to fall might melt by the time you leave tomorrow afternoon. As long as you leave like in the afternoon or the evening, you should be all right. But if you leave early in the morning, like before sunrise or right around sunrise, that's kind of when we're going to be seeing probably the worst travel impacts here. But it does look like Chicago is going to be getting a decent amount of snowfall potentially out of this. So definitely something to watch out there. But anyways, that is kind of what we are looking at there. Let's see. I'm loud from time to time. Interesting. Can I move the microphone a bit? Here, I'll move the microphone. Is that it? Is that better? I don't know what's going on. For some reason, some days the microphone's like perfect, and then some days the microphone is otherwise. Anyways, sorry about that. Let's see here. Let's see. Oh wow. Tropical cyclone Freddy near Madagascar broke the world record. Actually, I heard that. Yeah, no, actually, I heard about that. That's pretty interesting. How much snow is Ithaca, Michigan going to get? Okay, let me pull up the program here. I can actually look up zip codes with because by doing this, it'll allow me to take specific forecasts and stuff. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that really quickly. We're going to switch you all over here to this view. Now when it comes to Ithaca, what'd you say? Michigan. Here we go. Ithaca, Michigan. All right. So yeah, you were right there, basically smack dab, literally as central as Michigan can get. pretty much. So when it comes to the expectancy, we're going to pull up the blend of models here. Basically, like I said, just basically the blend of models takes everything, blends it all together and such. Whenever we take a look here over at the view, so you're kind of roughly right in this little patch of white there. Now, when we track our way down in time with this snowstorm, it's kind of looking like the possibility of maybe up to 6 inches being possible. So obviously kind of around the boundary of 4 to 8 is kind of the expectancy. But yeah, so that's just kind of what we are, looking at there. Yeah, that is kind of what we're looking at. Let's see. Thank you so much. Wanted to update how he drives back from work. Yeah, no problem. Ryan says, wanted to say thanks so much again for saving my dog and I the other night from the tornado. No problem, dude. No problem. Anytime. That's what I'm here for. Didn't even know it was coming till joining the stream. Your work really means a lot. Thank you. No problem, Ryan. You're very, very welcome. And I'm definitely glad to see that you're okay. You're definitely all right. That's really good. And obviously that is, obviously that's the number one thing there is just making sure that you all are staying safe out there. Absolutely. I'm glad to see that you're fine. I'm glad to see that everything turned out okay for you. But, once again, you're anytime. You're very, very welcome. Let's see here. I've been watching the weather with everyone, says Theodore. Gotcha. Let's see. How much snow for 21048? Let's see here. So 20148. This is across areas of Maryland. Okay. So here's the thing. So Maryland, obviously, probably not going to see much of anything out of this event here. Probably not too much of anything. Now, there's going to be a possibility of maybe a trace, maybe a little trace of snow, maybe a few flurries, light accumulations overall. I mean, you can see right there. Literally not expected to see much of anything. But yeah, I mean, that's about it. Really, not looking for anything too crazy. Let's see. But anyways, that's that. Let's see. One day GFS shows us getting a foot of snow, and the next day it shows absolutely nothing. GFS is bad. Like I said, all the models have their moments. It's not necessarily one in particular model. I mean, like I said, obviously what you got to do is you got to take all the models' opinions, obviously blend them together, see their similarities and differences, that's why we can never trust one in particular model. You obviously got to get all their opinions together and show it, essentially. But that's that. Yeah, that is that. Let's see. Ryan says, me too, been trying to catch the streams to say thank you, but kept missing them by a few minutes. Glad I made it tonight. Yeah, me too, Ryan. You're very, very welcome. But honestly, thank you for that. Greatly appreciated. And Ryan, like I said, honestly, it's an honor. It really is. And honestly, I'm just glad that you were there whenever we were live and when that was happening. The timing couldn't have been any better. Absolutely. Let's see here. Theodore, or Liam says hi. What's up? Let's see. Theodore says, what is going on with my mic, by the way? I'm going to turn it down just a little bit more. Maybe it's... Here, you know what? I'm about to, go straight up and fix this. We're about to fix this, y'all. Let's see. We're going to go ahead and... More sound settings. This is what I need. All right, hold up. We're going to make this sound a little bit better. There's that. Okay, microphone levels. Oh, is that 50? What is going on with this thing? Here. Let me... Is that better? I don't know if that's worse, if that's any better. Let's see, levels, 50. What if I turn it down a bit? Okay. All right, I'm going to keep it there at 50. I'm going to turn up my volume again. All right, that might be better. Maybe. I don't know if I'm absolutely blasting your guys' eardrums right now or not, but I'm terribly sorry if I am. I'm terribly sorry if I am. Anyways, let's see. Theodore says, what is going on with the weather? Temperatures in 63304. All right, let's go ahead and see here. So let's see. For that, it is in St. Charles, Missouri. Gotcha. So you said the temperatures, right, Theodore? All right, so this is right here basically in St. Louis. When it comes to the blend here, basically what we can expect out of this here. Obviously, tonight getting, Yeah, it's not getting pretty much down in the lower 40s from what it appears. That's basically what the mixed model opinion shows here. Tomorrow really not getting that much warmer. Yeah, but that's pretty much that. Kind of hovering in the 40s, during the day and night temps. So definitely pretty interesting. Let's see. Exactly right. Tune in at the no time better than then. Yeah, absolutely, Ryan. Let's see here. Hello again, Andrew. Thank you for talking me through the storms that went through North Texas. Let's see. I am all set to get help from my storm anxiety. Absolutely. Yeah, no problem. You're very welcome. Anytime, my friend. Let's see. But yeah. Theodore, we already got to yours. Let's see. No, Andrew, audio is fine. Okay, cool. Just making sure. I don't want to absolutely blast your all's eardrums out. Because I know my mic is very unpredictable. Sometimes my mic is more unpredictable than the actual weather is. So, but anyways, let's see. Will the storm stay above and out of the Dallas-Fort Worth metro for the rest of today? So yeah. So as of what we're looking at right now, like I said, we do have ourselves a bit of storm activity that's actually popping off here. We're going to go ahead and bring you up here. So Dallas, yeah, is not in the thunderstorm risk here. You can see all that activity is just north of Dallas right now. It is not expected to impact your location. So I think you're pretty much good. I mean, even the generalized thunderstorm risk is not even in Dallas. Yeah, probably at most of anything, maybe a small shower, but I don't really think any thunderstorms is going to be a concern. I mean, like I said, even in the dark green area, the margin risk here for today, it's really nothing too serious. I mean, tornado probability is non-existent. There's really no tornado chances. Hail, that's kind of the possibility. Is maybe some small hail. I mean, damaging winds isn't even really a big concern. So overall, I mean, yeah, no, you're fine. You're good. You're absolutely all right. Let's see. How much snow for, this is K-Day, says for 46562. All right, let's see. So this is across portions of Indiana. All right. Yep, and I tell you what, my friend, you are in northern Indiana, which makes you available for snowfall. So I don't know I guess you obviously know that the snow's coming, huh? So when it comes to you, my friend, with the snow accumulations, we're going to look at the blend here, the National Weather Service blend of models. Like I said, obviously taking that mixed opinion there. But let's go ahead and switch y'all over here to that view. So you're basically northwest of Fort Wayne. There's Fort Wayne. You're basically right there. Okay, that is essentially like kind of right where you're at. I mean, you are straight up right in that location. So with the snow that comes through, honestly, you're right there on a pretty sharp boundary. I mean, literally about 20 miles to your south, it dumps off quite a bit. And up to your north, it goes up a bit. Honestly, I'd say to be safe, 2 to 4 inches does kind of seem to be the possibility here. I'd say 2 to 4 inches kind of looks to be the good possibility there. I mean, like I said, really not that much further south, than where you're at there. It drops off dramatically. It does. So, yeah, for you, my friend, just look out for around 2 to 4. Expect 2 to 4 as of now, but we'll definitely keep you updated with that. We'll probably be doing some coverage on it tomorrow. I really don't have anything going on tomorrow, so I might as well just hop on live and maybe do some coverage with you guys on the little snow that's kicking off, and maybe do kind of like a few hours live for you guys to give you all forecasts while the storm's happening and give you periodic updates on it. That's something we could probably do. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I think I will. Let's see. But that's that. That is what we are looking at. How about Arkansas? So nothing's really happening in Arkansas. Severe weather-wise, there's really nothing too much that's happening. Right now, obviously no winter weather for you. That's pretty much a given at the moment, since there's really nothing going on there. The category outlook here for severe weather does not exist here for today. There's no risk of severe weather today. However, tomorrow, there's a possibility we could see maybe a few strong to possibly severe storms across central and southern Arkansas here tomorrow. Okay. Once again, tornadoes is luckily not a concern. We don't got to worry about any tornadoes, which is good. Hail's a possibility. Okay. Maybe some small hail up to quarter size. Could happen. It could happen. Damaging winds, not really a big problem. Not too much. So mostly just a hail concern tomorrow. Small hail. Really nothing too significant. So overall, it's a minimal threat. But I'd still, with the storms that might roll by tomorrow, I'd say it's definitely possible. There's gonna be some some hail, and where there's hail, there's usually a lot of lightning too, because of all that friction up in the or the middle atmosphere, because all those ice crystals rub up against each other, and they create the static electricity. They create the friction between the crystals, and the raindrops builds up that electricity, and it has to remove it somehow by zapping and neutralizing itself on the ground. So there's probably going to be some lightning activity too. I can tell you that. Let's see, but that is what we are looking at there. Let's see. So that's that. Let's see. White Wolf says hello. What's up? Hope you're doing good. Emily says, how much snow for? Let's see here. Bitly, Michigan. All right. Let's see. Let me actually pull that up for you. So you, my friend, are northwestern Michigan. All right, let's go ahead and bring you all back over here to the accumulation factors. Let's see. So once again, this is the National Weather Service blend of models here, just taking mixed opinions here for the most part. For you, my friend, are located right, let's see, I'm trying to find your exact area here. You are right here. That is like right the crosshairs of where you're at. So you, my friend, obviously, the marker here showing around 5 inches. Honestly, I'd say, just to be safe here, probably, honestly, I mean, since it's showing around 5, I mean, obviously it would not be impossible if we've seen a little bit more or a little bit less. So what we got to do there at this point, I have to say probably maybe 4 to 8. I mean, 8 might be pushing a little much. Kind of around maybe 4 to 6, kind of in the grounds, is kind of what we're looking at. Yeah, I really don't think 8's possible. I really just think it's going to remain, kind of maybe around 5 inches. That's the expectancy, but just that could probably change a bit, possibly. Let's see here. When will we be in full spring into winter 2023? I think spring starts this month on... No, is it? Does it start this month? Yeah, it does, right? I think it starts March. Yeah, it does. I'm dumb. Yeah, it starts March 21st, I believe. I'm about to look that up. It's going to drive me crazy. When is spring 2023? March 21st is what I said. Uh-oh. What'd I do? There we go. All right, there we go. March 20th. All right. Well, I was one day off. That was one day off there. So, yeah, there you go. Let me see. Is Austin getting some rain or nothing? So, Austin, Texas, is expected... Let's see here. I don't think Austin's going to be seeing... Let's see. Okay, when it comes to Austin, Texas, we are seeing, hardly anything. No, not expected really to see nothing. Let's see. How about Grafton, Wisconsin? All right, let's see. We're going to bring up Grafton, Wisconsin here for you real quickly. So, yeah, obviously you got to be watching out for that snow. You're in very far eastern Wisconsin, so you're kind of right around in here. You're just north of Milwaukee. Not far north. Really not too far north of Milwaukee. Yep. Honestly, you're kind of in one of the highlights here according to the blend. Kind of showing around 8 inches. So, according to this, I mean, honestly, I would definitely say, maybe the range of 6 to 10, could be possible. 6 to 10 inches looks quite possible according to the blend here. But just be advised that there's another storm system after this one. Obviously this one's going to start impacting you pretty much later on tomorrow afternoon. Sorry, early morning of the 10th. Sorry, my timing was a little messed up there. Maybe late tomorrow evening into early 10th. The early 10th or early Friday, essentially. But then that next storm's you can see as we track down in time a little bit, how it starts to impact and add to more snow totals there. So overall, there's another little system that's going to be possibly driving some more snow down there. But we'll see how that goes. We'll definitely see how that goes. Let's see. it said March 20th and March 21st, so you were still right. Uh, didn't it say like, no, it said until June, right? Yeah, look. So it said Monday, March 20th through Wednesday, June 21st. So that it's not, it can't be 2 days. It'll be like, yeah, the first day of spring is the 20th, and then the first day of spring again is the 21st. I'm just giving you a hard time, Moo. But yeah, no, it starts on the 20th, it ends on the 21st of June, essentially. But anyways, that is that. Let me see. Let's see. Hype wants me to take a look here at 08026. All right, let's see here. So we are looking at the possibility for areas in New Jersey. All right. So, New Jersey, this is south of Trenton. Trenton's pretty well known. You're south of Trenton, essentially. So when it comes to the snowfall to your location, my friend, like I said, obviously, I mean, you're really not expected to see, New Jersey's really not expected to see too much of anything crazy. Maybe a little bit of snow across the north. I mean, barely, you know. But for you, maybe a trace, a slight dusting at most could be possible out of that. So really not expecting much out of it. Let's see here. Cool. Or let's see. That one guy says, "Hey, how's your night? Pretty good. How about yours?" Let's see. Cool wants me to take a look here at 14201. All right. Let's see. We're gonna take a look at that here for you. Let me pull this up. So this is for New York, right there in Buffalo. Gotcha. All right. Let's see. We're gonna move y'all back up here to New York. So Buffalo is over here. So the expectancy with snowfall, I mean, yeah, y'all are obviously getting a little bit kind of expecting. So according to the blend here, like I said, the National Weather Service blended models takes a whole bunch of models, mashes their average snowfall data together, and comes out with the output that's most found in the models, essentially. You know, the averaged value between a lot of the models, it's what you're looking at right here. So, yeah, I mean, it looks possible that maybe up to maybe 3-4 inches is kind of the expectancy. Which honestly, I'd say probably 2 to 4, could definitely be possible. So keep that one in mind there. That's pretty much mostly for Western New York State in general. It's kind of expected to be in the range of maybe 2 to 4. But locally higher amounts could exist. Okay, I'm not saying that that's impossible, but that's that. That's kind of what we're looking at. Let's see here. Let's see. Severe weather forecaster guy says, "Hey man, what's up? Hope you're doing good." See, that one guy says, "I'm good," or "It's good, thanks. What's my thoughts on Michigan?" So back up here to Michigan, when regard to what the models have been showing us, obviously kind of the the centralish southern portions of Michigan State does kind of seem to be kind of the most heavily impacted areas. Okay, kind of seems to be the most heavily impacted areas here. Obviously cutting straight through like Grand Rapids, Flint, those Lansing, those regions, Kalamazoo. That's kind of seeming to be like the most impacted areas of Michigan from what the blend has to say. Once again, the mixed opinion here has to say essentially. Once again, it depends on which model you look at, obviously, but this is what the blend has to say. I mean, here's the GFS on the table, which is obviously showing a lot different. Basically showing the southern areas the most impacted. Let's see, the European ECMWF here. Yeah, pretty much showing that pushed up a little bit more. So there is still a bit of disagreement, believe it or not. I mean, there is still a bit of disagreement here. But, yeah, I mean, for the most part, kind of expecting maybe 2 to 4 with locally amounts, maybe up to 5 or 6 at most. But that's kind of what we're looking at. Yeah, that's that. Let's see. Hey, from Louisiana says, "Matthew, what's up? Hope you're doing all right." Let's see. Thanks, Andrew, and thanks, Moo. I'm doing pretty good. I'm glad to hear that. Definitely glad to hear that there, my friend. But once again, everybody, if y'all have any questions, feel free to throw them down in the chat. Once again, thank you all so much for joining us. I hope y'all are having an amazing day so far today. So, yeah, like I said, obviously we're watching out for this little winter system. It's going to start tomorrow. Remember, it's going to start here tomorrow, basically for the early morning hours. I mean, I'm saying tomorrow as in like a few hours from now. It's going to start kicking off here. So if I was to take you guys back over here, if I was to take you guys back over here to, go and fit that in the screen a little bit better. Back over here to the models. Like I said, you can see the time in the top right, by the way, if you want to follow along. But you can see all that moisture, all that blue that you see start to kick off there towards, like, obviously Nebraska, North, South Dakota. You're going to see all that really kind of come together here kind of around the early hours here tomorrow. You can see kind of around 3 a.m. on the 9th. Yeah, that's whenever all this is going to start kind of conjoining together, essentially. And then kick eastward, obviously there towards areas of, Iowa, Minnesota, Wisconsin, Illinois, Indiana, right there towards Michigan, Ohio, and eventually kicking off in the northeast with then a nor'easter possibly kicking off out of this, which is pretty interesting. Definitely is pretty interesting there. Let's see. I can feel a storm coming here in southern Utah where I'm at. Let's see. So, obviously, when it comes to you down there in southern Utah, obviously you're right there towards St. George. So, you right there, obviously there's a lot of moisture being kicked in from the west. You can obviously tell that right now. So, basically, we just got this big old moisture kick here, which I'll go ahead and pull up my the pen here. I can show you real quick. But yeah, no, you can actually see all this moisture basically just driving its way into the country, all that green representing rainfall. Once again, this is not very good for those upper elevations. I mean, they're getting blasted yet again. I mean, they've been this whole winter, January, February, and even March now still. I mean, still seriously getting impacted pretty well. But overall, you're going to be seeing, all that moisture kick through. A lot of that moisture kind of decays from the mountains, with the atmospheric river that's basically occurring here. The sloping moisture, riding up there into the mountains. Basically, once it pushes through the mountains, it kind of, gets rid of a lot of that moisture. However, I will say, maybe a few rain showers looks possible out of this. It could happen. It could. Any remaining moisture that can squeeze by the mountains here could possibly pop up a shower or two, towards your location. But overall, a lot of that moisture you see gets engulfed here across the west, basically just kind of fizzles out. Once it moves into those areas, as it kind of dries out, essentially. But no, that's that. So honestly, I'm not really expecting too much of anything for you. However, up north, just north of Utah, towards like Idaho for the upper northwest, yeah, no, that's a different story. Obviously, you guys are gonna be getting a decent amount of snowfall out there. Seriously, strong low pressure system. Obviously right off here across the upper northwest. Just off the coast of Oregon and Washington State. This is just flinging in a whole bunch of moisture here across, Oregon, Washington, Idaho, obviously cutting through Montana. This is actually that second snowstorm we were talking about that's going to happen here, basically down in time. So we'll definitely keep that in mind, definitely. Let's see. Do I think April will be active for severe weather? Possibly. Let's see. What can I expect in southwestern corner of Pennsylvania? So when it comes to the models here, regarding the the accumulations here with the snowfall and all that fun stuff. Like I said, y'all are expected to get a little bit, or at least some areas here in Pennsylvania. It looks like southwestern's kind of pretty cut off there. It looks like it's cut off there a little bit, especially right there in Pittsburgh. It's like a big donut hole, essentially. Just kind of right there, a big old donut hole that we're looking at. So overall, the accumulation, it varies. It obviously varies. It also really depends on where you're at in southwestern Pennsylvania there. Let's see here. Let's see. Penny says, hi, what's up, Penny? I don't think there will be much severe weather since a cold blast is coming. Could be wrong, though. This is cool. Well, typically, if you... Basically, the severe weather is really sparked by the temperature gradient, the big thermodynamic reaction between cold and warm air. Once they mix together, that's what creates the energy for thunderstorms to fire off in. That's what the interaction is, the cold and the warm air. Obviously, winds play a huge role at that as well. Absolutely. Like I said, if you just have, just the two air masses, the cold and warm colliding with really no winds, you could get a few pop-up thunderstorms, but they'd be relatively short-lived because the updraft would just be completely cut off by the storm's downdraft. A lot of nerd talk, but essentially, no. A big cool down could spark severe weather if there was a big cool down. But, it is expected to be cooler than normal, but not necessarily in one big blast, essentially. But, yeah, that's kind of what we're seeing here. Let's see. Anything for Louisiana? Not expecting snow, but any rain? So let's see here. We're gonna bring y'all up here down to Louisiana. We're gonna take a look at this here right now. So when it comes to the possibility of overall maybe just a little bit of rainfall, if I can even find, there we go, precipitation, there we go. So when it comes to anything significant in the down future, really not expecting anything too crazy, although a bit of rain for the central and northern areas of the state could be possible. Really kind of sporadic, as you can see there. Some areas heavier than others, obviously kind of scattered out all over the place here. But this is kind of expected here starting for starting for the Friday, early 10th, essentially. So that's kind of what we're looking at. Let me see. But yeah, no, that is kind of what we're seeing here. Let's see here. Hi, Andrew. What about Ohio at 43220? What's up? Hope you're doing good. Yeah, let's go and do that for you. So let me actually first off pull this where this is at. Oh, this is Columbus. Okay. Got you. So like I said, yeah, I mean, obviously Ohio, portions of Ohio, not all of Ohio. Or actually, hold on, maybe all of Ohio, because I remember yesterday taking a look back at the models. And that tail end of that storm possibly could drive some snow for decent parts of Ohio. But the big impacts is for mostly northern Ohio, essentially. But right here towards, obviously, Columbus, I mean, maybe a few tenths of an inch, maybe a trace could be possible. Really nothing much isn't really on the forecast here. Once again, that's the ECMWF. Let me just pull up the blend here once again, because it's not good to just look at one in particular model. Yeah, there you go. Columbus, not really expected to see too much. In which, honestly, Matthew, for some reason, I thought I was on the blend here, but I guess I must have forgot to change it here. But whenever we take a look here, according to the blend here, this is probably what you should trust off of. Yeah, but I mean, overall, really not too much different than what we were looking at there. Yeah, a bit of snow kicking off here for basically the 10th, really kind of kicking off here for the early 10th, throughout the morning. Perhaps some areas could maybe see up to nearly an inch of rain there, but that's about it. That is kind of about it. Anyways, but that is what we are seeing. Thanks for the forecast. No problem. Anytime. Just stopped in, let's see, Bloomsburg, Pennsylvania for Friday. All right, let's see here. We're going to pull up Bloomsburg, Pennsylvania, which is on the pretty much the east central side of Pennsylvania, which it is basically, let's see, so Hazleton is to your west, or so to your east. So you, my friend, are right in here. Okay, this is kind of right around where you're at. So keep that area in mind. So when we pull up the overall snowfall, once again, you're right around in here. As we track our way down in time with this here, this is the blend of models. Once again, just taking all these models and, obviously taking a bunch of the main models and averaging out their data together, essentially. So with that being, like I said, obviously with that being said, you're kind of in that zone there. It kind of shows maybe around 1 to 3 inches. I think that's a pretty good probability. So watch out for maybe around 1 to 3 inches being possible. Really, nothing really more than that, honestly. Honestly, west of Hazleton, according to the blend here, it shows a little bit of a drier area, kind of right where you're at. But 1 to 3 is still the range, essentially. So keep that one in mind. Let's see. Thanks for the coverage. No problem. You're very, very welcome. Let's see. Me getting snow this year is like winning the lottery. Yeah. Oh, trust me. It's the same for me as well. It's been very terrible. We've had like nothing this entire year. It's been a really very, very inactive year, essentially, for the most part. Let's see. FaZe wants me to take a look here at 46567. Okay, let's go ahead and pull this up. So this is for Indiana. Okay, so yeah, this is obviously for northern Indiana. We actually just looked at places around here a little bit ago. So yeah, obviously being in northern Indiana, you got the threat for possible snow out of this event here. Once again, this is starting tonight, but not for you. I mean, obviously the main event starting tonight. This will be mostly affecting you for, I believe, the late tomorrow, essentially. Basically late tomorrow, early 10th, essentially. That's kind of the timing out of this for you. But yeah, no, you're kind of in that realm there. Since you're a little bit pushed, further north than what we just looked at a little bit ago, you're kind of in that grounds of maybe 3 to 5 inches. Locally amounts up to 6 could exist. It could be possible, but the range right now is 3 to 5. Yeah, that's kind of what we're looking at. Let's see here. Little White Wolf, let's see, take a look here at 37025. All right. Yeah, no problem. Let's see. So this is across portions of Tennessee. So I can tell you right now, out of this storm in particular, probably not going to see anything snow-related. I can guarantee you're not going to see anything snow-related. However, when it comes to rainfall, obviously across this region, just a little southwest of Nashville, honestly, I mean, we're in store for maybe a decent amount of rainfall. It could be possible. Maybe nearly an inch of rain could exist here. Once again, kicking off basically here for not for the first system, but for the second system. So this will basically be between the 12th and the 13th. Still is a few days out, which obviously can still change. From now until then. But we'll continue watching it. We'll definitely watch out for it. So this won't be happening really anytime soon. This will be happening basically between the 12th and the 13th with the rainfall. Yeah, that's that. Let's see here. Thanks, Andrew. I really trust your forecast. Well, thank you so much, and you're very welcome. You are very, very welcome, my friends. Like I said, y'all, if you have any questions, feel free to let me know. We'll be here for you guys. Once again, I think tomorrow we're going to do a bit of coverage on that winter weather. I think that's a good thing we might do. We do have that margin risk there as well for possible storms too. So just a little bit of hail threat, nothing more than that. But I think we will. I think we'll probably do a little bit of coverage on it. We might do some obviously me commentating over the weather. And I'll also do times like when we're on break. I'll make a separate screen to show a bunch of different overlays too. So we'll probably be streaming. The stream will be very long tomorrow, but will I be on all of it, on it all the time? Probably not. Yeah, probably not. But I'll definitely do a little bit of coverage with you guys. Absolutely. But anyways, that is kind of what we're looking at. Little White Wolf says thank you. No problem. Anytime at all, my friends. Like I said, if y'all have not already, please consider hitting that subscribe button. It'd be greatly appreciated, y'all. Once again, thank you guys for being here. You guys absolutely rock. And like I said, we're getting so close. Can you believe it? So close to 9,000 subscribers. I can't believe it. I mean, it's honestly crazy how fast this channel has been growing recently. So once again, y'all, I cannot thank anybody more than you. So thank every single one of y'all out there for just being you. And just thank you for, obviously being like I said, obviously, just thank you so much for just being a part of this channel. I mean, it's amazing. It's greatly appreciated, guys. I mean, you guys absolutely rock. All of you do. And honestly, I really owe y'all a big thank you. But anyways, well, once again, everybody, if y'all have any more questions, feel free to let me know. And if not, we're probably going to head off here relatively soon. We've been live for about 45 minutes, so I think we're going to probably call it a night here pretty soon. But like I said, tomorrow at some point, not exactly sure what time, maybe whenever I get up, depends on what that is. Probably a little bit. I'm probably gonna. All right, I'm gonna get up. I'll probably do the stream though. Probably early afternoon, after I get up. So we'll definitely see how that goes. Moose says thank you, Andrew. No problem. Anytime. Face says thank you. No problem at all. No problemo, my friends. And once again, if there's any final questions that you might have, feel free to ask them now. And if not, then guys, that'll probably wrap it up for the night. But like I said, tomorrow, though, during the snow and stuff like that, we'll be giving you all forecasts during this, during the snow and everything. So once again, that's kind of what we're looking at. Mark says, almost forgot to leave a like. Well, thank you, Mark. I didn't even know you were here, Mark. I'm sorry. I hope you're doing good, Mark. I literally did not even see you in the chat this entire time. How long have you been in here? Have you been in here a while? I am so sorry. I feel bad, honestly. Sorry about that, Mark. Let's see. Thanks for everything, Andrew. No problem, Hype. Cool. No problem. You're very welcome, y'all. Anytime. Anytime at all. Alrighty. Well, once again, everybody, thank you all so much for joining us. And once again, a big thanks goes to Mackenzie for the donations today. Thank you for the very, very kind and very sweet support here on the channel. Thank you. Once again, it helps out, means a lot to us. Thank you so much there, Mackenzie. Big shout out goes to you today for all the help. Greatly appreciated. All right, my friends. Well, once again, tomorrow we'll be live here for some coverage on the winter weather, just to give you all information throughout the day if y'all have any questions and stuff like that. But all right. Well, once again, y'all, please take care out there and stay safe and have a great day tomorrow. Have a great day whether you're going to school or whether you're going to work. I hope you have a very amazing day tomorrow, and I hope all goes well. And all right. Well, once again, everybody, thank you all so much for joining us. You guys, once again, absolutely rock. Love you all out there. Please just stay safe out there. Like I said, we'll continue giving you all updates here on the weather, obviously. As weather throws its nastiness at us, it never seems to stop. But no matter what happens, we'll always be here for you guys. All right, my friends. Once again, thank you all so much for joining us. You all have a safe and lovely night. And all right, well, we'll catch you guys here in the next one. Peace out, my friends. See you tomorrow.